Yo ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new video. In this video we are going to be interfacing with electric massager. I want to do a quick review on this massager and I want to see how it works, how it actually generates electricity, and actually be testing it on my body. Do not try this at home, but I will be reviewing it in this video and tell you the disadvantages and advantages. So do what, stay to the end and subscribe. Let's dive in. Now, the way this massager actually works is used to relieve muscular pain and some kind of pain on your muscles using electric pulses. In this video, I'm going to open it up and show you how it actually works and even test it safely on my body. Let's dive in. Now, before we open this, a quick safety note: always unplug the device. Be careful with the capacitors that are being charged in the board or something. Do not touch them until you discharge them with a screwdriver or something like that. And maybe also you should turn off the massager before you open this shit, because I really don't know how many volts is being generated at the output, which is actually used to massage my muscles or something like that. So yeah, be safe and off it before you open it. Like, turn it off before you open it. Okay, we got some screws on the massager. Let's quickly open it up. Okay, oh my god, there's a lot of components right here. Okay, looking at the first thing which we actually saw is actually the battery. This is actually a LiPo battery, as you can see right here, if I'm not mistaken, and it's actually a 3.7 volt battery, and actually said the maximum charging voltage is actually 4.2, and actually 180 milliampere battery, which is cool for this simple massager. And yeah, now looking at the board itself, we can see the main chip. Yeah, the microcontroller will be definitely under here. They could have used this liquid to cover it up, maybe to keep it safe, or maybe to keep it safe from light or dust or something like that. But I'm very sure that the microcontroller, the brain of this board, is going to be under here, and we can see some resistors and capacitors. I really don't get the structure of how this is connected, but I know that there will be a battery and a pulse generator, which is going to be generating the frequency, and yeah, some kind of interface which is also going to be generating the high voltage, which is going to be directed to the output side, which is going to be measuring, which is going to be stretching our muscles to relieve the pain. But anyways, in this video we are also going to be testing the output voltage, which is actually gives out to our muscles. And yeah, okay, now time for testing. Now we all know that the battery is actually a 3.7 volt type of battery, and yeah, the battery is actually 3.7 volt. No need to measure that, it will be 3.7 volt. I charged it full some minutes ago. Hold on a second, I almost forgot. This massager also comes with a charger, and it's actually plugged right here with a USB, and it's charged with 5 volt, which I didn't mention. Sorry about that. Let's go to the video. Now we are going to be testing the output side of the massager, like how many volt does it actually output out to our muscles that actually used to relieve our pain, which it claims, which I'm going to be testing in this video. So if you haven't subscribed yet, do have to subscribe and also join my Patreon for free as a free feature to get channel updates and information about my channel and more electronic explanations. Join now on the first link in the description, and let's go into the video. Okay, now measuring the output voltage of the massager. Firstly, I'm going to be setting the massager to this mode. It have different modes, as you can see. It have leg, it have to massage your tummy, to if you have headache or something like that, if you have leg pain or something like it. You can see the different modes which you have here, and as you can see the buttons, this the M represents mood, to change the mode which you want. Then the T actually represents time, to set the time from 10 minutes to 50 minutes. Yeah, according to the duration which you want the massager to continue massaging your leg, or where you are actually having the pain. And actually you can see the mood selector and also the strength. Yeah, this is the strength. Actually you can see the bar right there. You can see the positive and the negative. The positive means to increase the strength of the massaging process, and the negative means to reduce the strength of the massaging process. But we are going to be doing that in the end of this video, testing it on my body and see how it works. Okay, now pulling up my multimeter, setting my multimeter to AC, and pulling up the probes to measure the output side of the massager. We firstly start the massager. We have not increased the strength. The strength is at 1%, and we set the timer to about 20 minutes of massaging, and we select the mode of hand. Yeah, we want to massage our hand, as you can see right there, and we are going to measure it. Okay, now measuring it for the first strength, we have about above 1 volt at the output side of the massager. Increasing the strength of the massager, we can see a really good increase of voltage as so. And also, I know you're going to be noticing the voltage is not actually stable. It actually shows the voltage 1 volt. Let me say it starts with the 1 volt and it's actually off and start again. Yeah, that's the way it works. It does not send the pulse one time. It sends the pulse, we leave it, send it, stop, send, stop. So that's how the massaging goes. It's not only just sending the pulse one straight ahead. It's actually sending, relieving, sending, relieving. That's why you can see the fluctuation of the voltage. The voltage come up, the voltage go down, the voltage come up, and the voltage go down. So that's the fluctuation which I want to clarify. Okay, increasing the strength to max, we have about close to 17 volts. Oh my god, I know it's not stable, but if you pay attention to the video, you can see the 17 volt peak which actually just come and go. You know, as I said earlier, the pulse actually come and go. It does not come one time so that your leg will not be destroyed. But yeah, it's come and go. It send the pulse, relieve the pulse, send the pulse, relieve the pulse. That's basically how it works. But you can see we have about 17 volts or close to 17 volts from the output. Oh my god, 17 volts going to your body. Anyways, let's go to another mode and see how it works. Also, checking the frequency at which this massager actually works, we can have a clear 40 to 41 Hz, which is a good one, and I was thinking much lower something, but yeah, and a total duty cycle of about 98. Yeah, again I say it's not actually stable because of the pulse is not actually stable. It come and go and come and go, so that it will be good. So that's how the massager actually works. We have about 40 Hz from the massager. We have a total of 98 duty cycle, and the total voltage about close to 17 volts at the full strength, and which is a lot. Let's go to the next one. Testing out the waveform, I hook up my inbuilt oscilloscope multimeter into the output side of the massager if we can get any waveform, and the waveform is crap. Yep, crap. I don't know if you have any clue on how this is happening. Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to appreciate that. Also, what I noticed is that as I decrease the strength of the massager, it actually decrease in the frequency which is actually working on. You can see right here from 41 Hz, which we are having before, we now have 37 Hz when I reduce the strength of the massager. But not for the duty cycle. The duty cycle was not affected as I was reducing the strength of the massager as well. So I think basically how this thing actually works is that when you reduce the strength of the massager, the off time is actually more, thereby you don't actually feel the pain and the strength. Like if you reduce the strength of which the massager is working on, the off time is more and you don't actually feel it. When you increase the strength of the massager, the on time is more and you basically feel more pain and more massaging strength on your leg, we should put it, or something like that. If you have any clue, just let me know in the comment section. I would like to hear from you guys. We also had about up to 20 volts out of this massager on the particular mode set to full strength. This is really awesome. I really like this product. Okay, now let me make a full breakdown on this electric massager. Now, this electric massager is said to be for muscle relaxation. Yeah, it's come with some cable which is going to be connected to the massager and going to be connected to some kind of gummy stuff right here, which you're going to be placing on the place which you want to relax. That if you want to make your back is somehow paining you, or you want to stretch your back a little bit, you just have to place it on your back to have some gummy future you're gonna place it on your back, it's two. Place it on your back or your hand or anywhere you want to stretch, you want to just feel relaxed right there, and it's gonna do the job for you. And that is basically how it works. It works on electric pulse. It sends electric pulse to stretch your muscles and relieve the pain or any issues which you're having with your muscles, or if you want just want to relax your body, it does it for you. That's basically how this electric massage actually works. But you know what, guys, I'm just going to be testing out the mode of leg. I'm going to place it on my leg and I'm going to setting it out to the leg mode, and I'm going to start with 1% of strength, and let's see how it goes when I increase the strength. This is going to be a live talk. Alrighty, I'm going to put it to mode. I'm going to shift the mode to okay. I'm gonna start with the 0 strength first, and I'll increase it and see how it goes as time goes on. So let's do it, Jeff. After a while of testing, I really don't want to show my reaction of this massager on this video. I will be posting that on my Patreon, so the first link in the description is going to lead you to my Patreon. You can join for free and get to know the video. Thank you very much for watching. Let's go to the conclusions. And just wait a second. Let's get this shit out of me. Just get this shit out of me, and my cat just visited me. Juicy. Juicy, say hi to the camera. His name is Juicy. Yeah, his name is Juicy. He's a good pet and I love him so much. So subscribe for Juicy. Subscribe to this channel for Juicy. And yeah, we love him. I love Juicy. And let's go to the conclusions, guys.